So lesson to do research methods, we're on ethics. In the textbook, we're going to be on page 33. Right? So, ethics. When you're doing any sort of primary research you're collecting, not secondary data, primary data, you've collected it, you must take some notice of the ethics of what you're doing. Yeah, it's pretty simple. You must not endanger yourself or anybody else. You must not upset other people in any way, sort of psychologically do them any sort of damage. That's ethics. So if you're doing PO and it's going to be kept secret, if you can't do it, so when you're finished, they're going to be upset with you and call you a narc. You can't do that. Yeah? So how do you go about this? Well, you have to be very straight with people. Tell them from the start what you're doing and offer them several things. Firstly, confidentiality and anonymity is extremely important. You have to say, I will not use your real name in my research. I will keep your identity a secret. I will take out details that might help people identify you. Everything we do will be kept in confidence. Everything you tell me will be in confidence. I will keep your identity anonymous. Yeah, that's the most important bit. But it slightly gets more complicated. Let's say if you want to do some research on school children. You're interested in education in some way, interested in what goes on in a classroom, lots of people are in sociology. You can't just get these kids' consent. Their consent is not conformed because they are minors. So if you want to study this, you'll need probably the parents, or for definite, you'll need the consent of the gatekeeper. Remember, the kids cannot give you informed consent, is the word. They're not old enough, they're not in a position of responsibility. But you could get the consent of the gatekeeper, the parents and the school. So if you get the teacher's consent, the teacher is the gatekeeper, you can do the research. And if you're going to do some real research, this is the way it works. You have an idea for some research. It's called your proposal. And you then go to see the ethics committee and or your supervisor. You talk to the professor in your department or the doctor supervising you and say, can I do this? They think about it, say yes, no. If there's any potential problem, they say, I've got to talk to the ethics committee, which is a group of people who work at the university, who look at what you want to do and decide whether you should be allowed to do it. Yeah? Ethics.